This is WRC 6 for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One and the PC. This is the PlayStation 4 version. I am a massive fan of rally games, and I would say that rally is possibly my #1 genre of racing game. And because of this, I've played all the previous rally games for the PlayStation 4, WRC 5, Sebastian Loeb Evo and Dirt Rally, and now WRC 6. And I'm actually happy to say that WRC 6 is probably my favourite of the lot. I know a lot of people hold Dirt Rally in really high regard just because it's such an accurate simulation of the sport, but I found it to be quite inaccessible just because of how difficult it is. Now, WRC 6 on the other hand takes a more arcadey approach. The cars handle quite similarly to those that handled in Colin McRae on the PlayStation 1. I know that's quite a statement to make, but they do. Now, WRC 5, in my opinion, was an absolute dog's dinner of a game. It was full of screen tearing, the cars handled atrociously, it was slow, and it was just boring. And I had high hopes for it, and then when Sebastian Loeb came out, I bought that on the day it came out, and I was instantly disappointed just because the cars felt like they had no weight to them, and it was full of like weird little bugs, like when you were in the first person view or the bonnet cam, when the sun went behind the car and cast your shadow on the course, there was no car, it was just like the co-driver and the driver. It's little things like that just made it really seem really sloppy, and plus I didn't particularly like the twitch handling either. Dirt Rally, as I said earlier, very difficult, but they can all be forgotten now because WRC 6 is here, and it's brilliant. It's developed by Killerton and published by Big Ben Interactive, which is the same development and publishing team as did WRC 5. But it seems like all of the negativity that surrounded that game has kind of just been forgotten about, and they've put 110% into turning this game into the game that game should have been, if that makes sense. As you can see from the images on the screen, it looks quite nice. It's not up to Drive Club levels, obviously, but it's still a very good looking game and a vast improvement over number 5. The main improvement here though is in the car handling. It does really feel like you're playing Colin McRae on the PlayStation 1 or WRC Rally Evolved on the PlayStation 2. It's good to see that they've got rid of the need to have it be really, really difficult, all in the aim or in the name of it being like a simulation. It's an arcade rally game. Hallelujah! That's all we wanted, and it looks good as well. It's not perfect. There's a few little like weird glitches. For example, don't know if you heard it a couple of seconds ago, but in English, or with the settings set to English, the co-driver occasionally shouts things in, I think it's French. Can't be 100% sure, but I think it's French, which I'm sure they'll get rid of in a future update or a patch. There's still a tiny little bit of screen tearing, certainly in the PlayStation 4 version. I'm not sure what it's like on the Xbox One or the PC, but I can live with that just because it's so much less than there was in number 5. It's got all of the tracks and the cars from the 2017 WRC. It's as you would expect. It's what WRC 5 should have been. Plays amazingly. I mean, I know a lot of these shots that you see now are from the bonnet cam and the internal cam, but even from the external view, the way that you can drift around corners is so satisfying. It's been a long time since I played a rally game that allowed you to power drift so nicely, and I like the way the camera kind of drops down, almost in a Need for Speed type way, to almost ground level when you're going around the corners. In one of the camera views, anyway, this one that you're seeing now. Graphics again, really nice. I like the subdued colour palette. Looks very realistic. Lots of effects on the screen. You've got nice real-time lighting, brilliant headlight effects, a nice damage model, loads of modes. You've got a full career mode where you sign contracts and have to battle your way through from the low leagues up into the WRC itself. Great damage. Really, really nice replay mode as well, if you like slow motion and zooming in and out and looking around your car. I know I'm going on massively about the visual side of things, but it is a nice looking game. Plays really well. Sounds good as well. I know I'm waffling over the top of it, so you probably can't hear it, but The damage is audible as well, so I'll shut up. What you can hear there is the bumper dragging on the floor behind the car because I'd crashed before recording this section. Another nice touch is the way that you can manually activate the headlights and the windscreen wiper. So in this mode, in this view in particular, the windscreen will get covered in dirt and mud and muck, and it's down to you to activate the headlights. Sorry, the windscreen wipers to clear the windscreen, which is what I'm doing here.
Tightens 3, 30. Left 3, tightens 50. Crest into right 3, long, tightens. And left 5, over crest, tightens, into right 4, tightens, brake, and junction, left 3, short, opens. And right 5, opens, into crest, into right 6, very long.
The vehicles I'm using predominantly in this video are the kind of more lower powered ones, just because the WRC cars are extremely powerful and I'm not good enough yet to control them well enough for you to actually enjoy watching what I'm doing, because it's basically just me smashing into trees constantly. It's nice that, you know, things in the world aren't just completely concrete, so you can smash through barriers and you can smash through fences and that kind of thing. There's nice little touches like that make it a more believable game world. That said, damage on the cars is quite forgiving. You can get tyre blowouts and that kind of thing. I remember Top Gear Rally 2 on the N64 was probably the first game I saw with that. But it's back here. I know there's probably millions of other rally games that feature it, but it was just a nice touch when you do get a blowout. But you know, you do have a time penalty as well, 30 seconds. So yeah, you can probably tell from this video that I really like WRC 6, and it's a massive improvement over WRC 5. I will leave you with some nice slow motion footage from the impressive replay mode. Thank you very much for watching. Please go and buy WRC 6 because it's a great game. Cheers. Bye.